What is going on, my crypto fiends? Ryan Martello here. Yes, we are outside today. I wanted to start to change up the content for you guys, provide you with a little better quality footage and more cinematic footage. So if you begin to see the content change over the weeks, don't be alarmed. I'm just testing out new stuff. And of course, I would greatly appreciate it if you would leave comments below with your honest opinion of what you think about the current content. What would you like to see change? All of that sort of stuff. So today, I want to talk about where we currently stand with the price movement of Bitcoin, altcoins, and the possible United States ban on cryptocurrencies. A lot of stuff happening right now, but oh boy, I could not be more excited to be in the cryptocurrency space. So first off, with Bitcoin, we all know Bitcoin's doing absolutely phenomenal right now, killing the game. Price is up almost 4% every single day. At the recording of this video, Bitcoin's around $6,350. So over the next couple days, we are going to really experience a big move in cryptocurrencies, in my opinion, of course. Around the $6,400 range, very close from here, we are going to experience a high level of resistance. Of course, resistance isn't necessarily good. If we can get over this next layer of resistance, we are setting up so nicely for the summer, and I personally believe we can easily crush a $10,000 Bitcoin within the next 2 months, seriously. If that's the case, if we can get over it. Now, I would not be surprised considering how the market has been doing over the past couple weeks and all the positive news revolving around the cryptocurrency space, and even how Fidelity is going to be launching their cryptocurrency platform within the next couple weeks as well, and bringing in new institutional investors. So, what is the negative side of things? Well, of course, there's always a positive and a negative in the space. With the negatives, if we do not get over the $6,400 layer of resistance, I see us having a correction, and not necessarily a bad correction. I think a correction where we currently stand, especially with Bitcoin, will be phenomenal and very healthy for the overall market. Right now, Bitcoin is over 20% up over the past 2 weeks, and it's been absolutely killing the game. I think it would be perfect for us to see a little bit of a correction to continue on out throughout the coming months. So if we do see a correction, where do I think we are going to go? I think if we do have a correction where we can't get over the $6,400 range, we will slowly correct down to around $4,800. Why $4,800? Well, personally, we will have a relatively small layer of support around $4,800, not the largest. A lot of people think we will drop to around $4,200 because that's where we have a very strong layer of support. It's definitely possible, of course, but I personally don't think that's going to happen. Now, the reason for that is with cryptocurrencies, a lot of things are based on technical analysis, of course. That's how the majority of people predict the price of cryptocurrencies in the short term of things. When it comes to, day trading, stuff like that. But I feel like technical analysis doesn't really work when people are beginning to FOMO into the market and things are really beginning to take off. So, I swear I just heard a pig. So what I think is going to be happening is we are going to hit around $4,800. Why I think this is because you are going to begin to see a lot of fundamentals come into play. You're gonna begin to see a lot more emotions come into play in the cryptocurrency space, where people aren't going to be necessarily looking at the factual technical analysis, and they're simply going to be getting in at a level right above where the majority of people think Bitcoin is going to go. Because if you have 99% of people thinking that Bitcoin is going to go to 4,200, guess what? It is not going to get anywhere near 4,200, and you're going to miss out on your opportunity to jump back into the market at lower lows. So, at lower highs, I should say. So, I think 4,800 is definitely a relatively safe range where we could have a correction to, and then begin to grow from there on out. When it comes to altcoins is definitely a different game right now. They're kind of doing their own thing. This is sort of something we've never experienced before in the cryptocurrency space, where Bitcoin is growing astronomically and altcoins are sort of sitting on the sidelines and not really doing anything. So altcoins, it's sort of fair game. I'm still holding my altcoin bags. I am slowly accumulating on altcoins still, but I am going to start to really begin to focus more on Bitcoin right now and accumulate Bitcoin for the very long term of things. So with altcoins, I don't see us going much lower than where we currently stand with the majority of coins, but if we continue to see Bitcoin pump at this exponential rate, I would not be surprised if money continue to flow out of altcoins and into Bitcoin specifically. Now keep in mind, usually when this happens, when Bitcoin pumps drastically, altcoins will follow. And then when altcoins begin to slow down, Bitcoin will follow. It's sort of a trend we've experienced over the course of time in cryptocurrencies. So that's my current belief on the current market. What I think is going to happen, either we break through that $6,400 range or we drop down to around $4,800 and slowly build from there on out. Now, when it comes to some news in the space, we have Representative Sherman, Representative Dickhead over in California. So, if you guys are not familiar with Representative Sherman, he came out with a potential bill to ban cryptocurrencies in the United States. I know, absolutely crazy. Anyways, he goes on to talk about in his statement that cryptocurrencies are a threat to our foreign currency, how cryptocurrencies are going to drastically affect trade, our currency, and the overall economy in a bad way. And it's kind of fascinating to me seeing a representative come out publicly and say this, because it's something we always thought about, at least I've always thought about, where you have these government officials, what are their thoughts on cryptocurrencies? Because they never come out and say it publicly, but now we have Representative Sherman coming out and saying this. It really just shows the true colors of the government. And I mean, believe what you want, if you're a supporter, if you're not a supporter, whatever, but it's just really fascinating to me how someone can come out publicly and say something I think is relatively scummy, especially how cryptocurrencies are nothing but good for the world. I mean, you have the ability to send money anywhere in the world instantaneously without a scummy middleman taking 4% of your funds. I think it's a beautiful thing what's happening in the cryptocurrency space, and I think the government, the majority of the government, is just afraid to admit that it is going to disrupt a large sector of the world as we know it. Now, what do I think? Do I think cryptocurrencies are going to be banned? Absolutely not. I think it's definitely ludicrous to think that cryptocurrencies could be banned in the United States, to the simple factor that the United States likes to stay number one. And I mean, I'm all for other countries, excelling as well, of course, but that's just how the United States has always been. First one to the moon. We had the first light bulb, we had the first automobile, etc. And the United States, as of right now, are the ones excelling in the industry and at a rapid rate. The majority of cryptocurrency exchanges are based in the United States. A handful of cryptocurrencies themselves are based in California, Silicon Valley. I mean, you have OX Protocol, Ripple, Paxos, etc. And I don't think this is going to be stopping anytime soon. And I don't think the United States also wants to step on the sidelines and ban cryptocurrencies for a short term or whatever till they get some sort of regulation in place, which they should have been working on this entire time, and let a country like China or Russia excel drastically in blockchain and cryptography technology. I don't see it happening at all. They want to stay number one, whether it affects them or not. and I'm sure they'll figure out a way to regulate things a little bit more, and they should have been working on that for quite some time now. I mean, they've had about over 2 years to figure out what they want to do, and we still don't have clarification on where we stand with regulations. So that's where I currently stand, guys. I think Bitcoin is going to do very well regardless over the next year, and I do not think cryptocurrencies are going to be banned in the United States, but I definitely think it was cute to see Representative Sherman try and spill his heart out. Also, keep in mind, another fascinating thing about Representative Sherman is he is an investor in a handful of financial institutions, a couple credit card companies, etc. And that's just a perfect example of why he would want cryptocurrencies to be banned, because his livelihood is going to be affected. I feel like that's all these people care about is themselves, and they don't like to look at the bigger picture of things, and it's really unfortunate, but as of right now, it's the world we live in. So that's all I got for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please leave a comment below if you like this sort of vlog footage. I'm not gonna lie, my arm is absolutely killing me right now, and I'm beginning to sweat, so I'm gonna go back inside and hide in my little man cave. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up, and I will catch you in the next. Peace.